Here we are, man.
Yeah.
Another fucking February.
February.
We're gonna hit this right in the holidays.
That's right. You get ready, Valentine's Day. Where Christmas coming from?
No. We've already done Valentine's.
But it's February.
We've done it twice. We got to get to the core of February.
Well, what's more? Well, last year we did Black History Month.
No. I feel like we've done that. It's too easy. We got to get deeper.
Deeper than Black History Month?
Yeah. What embodies February? President's Day! I am a real American. Fight for the rights of every man. I am a real American. Fight for the rights. Fight for your life!
We love bots. We do shots. We play with toys, excite the boys. Bots and shots, 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 bots and shots.
It's down in my butt.
Welcome
Hi.
for our President's Day spectacular. President's Day. I don't think we understand what President's Day is.
I have no idea.
Is it a religious thing?
I
I thought this was a Catholic holiday.
I want to bring back the true meaning of President's Day. The reason for the season.
I don't know what that means.
I don't either.
Yeah, and this is the holiday in this month where we celebrate President's Day.
Yeah, mostly it's because 2 presidents had birthdays in February.
And we're just like...
And they were just like, hey, let's just celebrate all the presidents.
And I'm not going to argue because I like days off work.
Right.
And that's what this gets me.
So we kind of ran out of holidays to celebrate, and rather than rehashing the same thing over and over again, we kind of wanted to keep things fresh.
Because we did do a Valentine's Day. We did.
And last year we did Black History Month, so,
Yeah.
you know, let's do something new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've never approached President's
We
Day.
haven't. So this month we're celebrating the presidents of Transformers, or the leaders, if you will.
Yeah, why not?
Why not? So you can bet there's going to be a lot of Optimus Primes and
Yeah,
stuff.
some Prime guys.
Yeah, who knows? But let's
And that's just Prime.
go home.
Can I?
No,
Oh.
you are stuck here forever.
I'm contractually obligated.
That's true.
Yeah.
I paid for your ticket for TFCon, damn it.
I paid for the hotel room.
Fuck.
Let's do this.
Wait, does that mean I owe you sex?
No.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you don't owe me. You give it to me willingly.
Ooh. All right.
We are keeping with our new format.
Yeah. So we're doing half shots.
Yeah.
10 rounds.
So you can see us get progressively drunker.
Yes, we think it's fun, and we were told that it was fun to watch this way. So we're doing one.
Were we told that? I haven't read the comments.
It came to me in a dream.
Like a spirit quest.
Yeah. So not to just blow it too early, but here's Optimus Prime.
Get it out of the way.
Yeah, why not? I mean, you know he's going to be in here, right?
Yeah.
He might as well be here, and this is maybe one of the best official Optimus Primes we've ever had.
Yes.
Yeah. This is War for Cybertron Siege Optimus Prime Voyager class. Yeah? That's about right?
Yeah.
That's right.
I think so.
think
Let me
so.
check the notes. Yeah, that seems to be it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's weird that you have notes over there.
Yeah. I have notes for every episode.
Weird.
Yeah.
Do I get those?
No.
Okay. Back
Yeah.
to winging it.
Yeah.
There are some things that are a little off-putting about this. First
Yeah.
of all, the alt mode, it's a little funky. It's definitely Cybertronian, but like also kind of not. Like it's just Earth-like to be like, yeah, that's a truck, but also
Yeah.
Cybertronian-ish.
Which I've always been weird about because I know they've done that, you know, even in other incarnations.
Yeah.
But then you're like, but who? Why are there windows?
Why
on
are
this
there
car?
windows? Yeah,
no
there's-
one would drive
Yeah,
it.
but there's no room in there. Like no one can sit in there.
But it's just like aesthetically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was a little apprehensive about buying him at first because he is $30. But thankfully, Papa Gord sent this to me for free.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I got.
Papa Gord.
He sent me this and Megatron. That guy is the best sugar daddy anyone could ever
Seriously.
have. So I'm gonna go ahead. Well, we could talk about it, but I'm gonna go ahead and
just go into it.
transform because there's not much to it. He's just he's a truck and he rolls.
He's a truck and he likes to fuck.
What?
I didn't want you to find out this way.
Oh,
The nature of our relationship. It's purely sexual. So there's a lot of elements in this that are MP10.
oh, for sure.
There are so many.
It's like a very tiny MP10 in some
yeah,
ways.
like there are some parts like obviously they're a little bit different, but the way that the wheels kind of fold in there, it's kind of like a more simplistic take on it. The way the arms fold back, the way the grill kind of meshes down. So there's definitely a lot of stylizing. We were saying that recently with Sideswipe, especially that he's just an underscaled MP.
They definitely took pointers from not just the MPs, but like third-party bots as well.
Which is just lovely.
It is. It really is.
Because it felt like a waste of their potential just to kind of, if they're going to give us an Optimus, they might as well give us the Optimus that we want. I kind of like that he like explodes with panels, weirdly enough, but then comes back to
They did a lot of panel forming with this guy.
And I like that if they're going to give him this weird rooftop canopy thing, at least they're going to give him a jetpack homage.
Oh, for sure.
Which is just lovely.
It really is. I'll kill you. I just one of my favorite classic Optimus quotes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's when Peter Cullen has spoken in interviews about how when he was trying to figure out the character approach for Optimus and it's his brother in the military and how wise and sagely he looks and or sounded, and then that's kind of like what his brother used to say all the time.
I'll kill you.
Give me your face. Give me your face.
Yeah. So this is Optimus Prime in his robot mode, and goddamn, if he doesn't look like a tiny little masterpiece Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
This is the most Optimus Prime looking Optimus Prime we've had in like the last 30 years, easily.
For officials?
For officials.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like not counting Masterpiece.
Well, and where it's clearly not like a repaint or a pre-paint of another figure in the line, like the one from Combiner Wars was clearly a pre-Motor Master.
Motor Master. The one from Titan's Return was just Octane.
Yeah, and then Power Master was just Ultra Magnus.
Right.
Like, yeah, Optimus has been nothing but repaint or pre-paint fodder for the last few lines.
Yeah.
But now
this is Optimus Prime, and he even comes with his really rad little gun here. Now the gun doesn't even have that gimmick where it splits apart. Like this is just an Optimus gun, and I like that.
Because there's a lot of people complaining about the price points, and I guess we'll start with these ones.
Sure.
Like, I definitely don't want to pay 30 bucks.
No, nobody wants to pay 30 bucks for this.
And I understand,
especially when like 5 years ago it was 20.
I understand he's smaller now.
Sure.
But the one thing that people don't talk about as much, and it's the main thing that makes the Studio Series so expensive, is the engineering for articulation.
Oh, for sure.
Because it's not that like now Optimus Prime can move his arms. It's just that this is a new panel, and these are new panels, so he has to have all this range of motion.
He's got crazy elbow articulation. He's got upper bicep swivel. He's got a wrist rotation, waist rotation. His head moves all kinds of crazy ways. He's got crazy thigh movement. He's got knee move. He's got knee bend. Like he's even got ankle tilt.
They've been putting ankle tilt on everything in this line, and
I'm on board.
And they're super gun crazy with everything. Like he's got these little flip out guns.
Oh, that's right.
Cool.
Yeah, that's right. He's got his little like headlight things can flip out to become little undermounted guns.
Yeah.
He even has this cool little homage to his rocket pack back here.
Yeah. That's how he flew.
That's
exactly the sound.
No.
You're good at
I've been practicing. So yeah, he's got his little axe. He's got his little gun. And he's just Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
That's it.
What are you doing? You know what this means? That Prime is a real American. Fight for the rights of every being.
Oh. So anyway, here's Wonderwall.
What? Why is he gonna go to Wonderwall?
That's like the classic. I'm at a party. I got a guitar.
Oh, okay.
So.
Well, it's not acoustic.
Well, it might be.
For them?
I don't know.
So what is electric for them? If that's acoustic. I actually kind of like them getting a little bit smaller because like it makes my collection a little bit tighter.
Sure. We can bring that up.
Yeah, like just because I like chug scale. And, I think
you gotta chug scale this.
You're talking about your penis?
Yeah. You gonna chug scale this? This means it's small.
Man, the deluxes are getting smaller.
So we're doing one bot per round-ish now.
I guess.
But I'm not putting him away because Zachary, you got a bot, don't ya? Wait, we gotta do a shot. Fuck, this is a weird new thing.
I don't have a bot either.
What?
Yeah, I just showed up. I wasn't prepared.
So anyway,
do Wonderwall.
I wish
do Wonderwall.
you would step back from that ledge, my friend.
Just do another Oasis song.
Oh.
Is he doing 90s covers?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Why wouldn't he?
I don't know.
What do you think he was doing after the show went off the air?
I just thought he was part of Oasis. I don't really...
It's champagne supernova in the sky. Okay, so that was one round down. Let's do another shot.
Can we just stop?
No.
Okay.
We have to keep going.
All right.
Oh, I said maybe. You're gonna be the one that saves me.
It is President's Day.
It is.
After all.
We're having a blowout.
Yeah.
Wait, a blow what?
We're blowing dudes, right? On President's Day?
Mm.
Yeah. But for on sale. We're doing it on sale, though. We're a deep discount. Deep other things.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway.
We're so getting canceled.
No one's paying for this.
Right.
Here we are. We're doing leaders. I got something.
I don't think you know how those work.
I've never learned what tanks do.
So what you got?
I got Transformers,
Yep.
War for Cybertron,
Yep.
Siege, Megatron. He's pretty nifty.
He's a nifty little H-tank, but kind of not
I
as
feel
well.
like
It's
Hasbro
a
is
weird-
all about H-tanks.
It's because it's easier to turn an H-tank into a robot because you have
Yeah.
arms and legs that can just become treads.
Exactly. I guess this is reminiscent of a few things. Like it's kind of like his actual War for Cybertron.
Yeah, a
one,
little bit.
But it's like more actual tank.
Yeah.
I guess because they're doing that.
Sure.
It looks like something that would have been in the first Terminator and like the future
Oh,
sequences.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think my favorite thing about this.
That's so funny. He just looks like he's peeking out over his chest.
Yeah.
He's just so cute. You just
Yeah.
see his eyes and
Exactly.
his nose
Yeah.
peeking up over his
He just
chest.
looks so suspicious and just so
He's
cute.
watching those dastardly neighbors.
Yeah. And normally we'd count that as a failing, but it's just so cute that I can't get past
You
it.
can't hate this.
No.
They figured out how to do this still.
Yes.
Like-
Despite the fact that there's a key pivotal piece that is not him to make this thing work.
Yeah. This is a marvel of engineering that this can turn all the way around and still function as a transformer, and I love it. It's a fun transformer.
Especially what's unique about that is that to transform him correctly, this has to happen.
Yeah.
Which was kind of interesting. It was a weird choice.
It took me a while to figure out because I don't read instructions.
But
when
I guess because you could do
you
that.
can do that.
If
And
you didn't want to
this
do
looks
that.
like a metal slug kind of tank.
It does. It very much does.
Yeah.
At first I thought it was kind of lazy.
Yeah.
But then I was like, no, actually it's kind of neat because it's like his War Within gun, and then his original like Japanese release G1 sword.
Yep.
Yeah. You just can't get enough of it.
Just can't get enough.
I just can't get enough. Oh man.
And done. What do you think?
Like I'm really tempted to keep him in my collection like this from now on. So I guess now should I get into it?
Yeah.
Okay. I transformed him when I first bought him, and I have not touched him since.
Gotcha.
I try not to transform stuff before we do the show.
Because it's more fun that
Yeah.
way.
Like the only time I transform them is when you have to do photos.
Yeah.
And it's usually just I put them in vehicle mode and then just I try not to pay attention too much because I like trying to explore this.
You're exploring his body.
Yeah, just like every inch of it, you know, just every supple, nipply inch.
I love that you could transform him without taking off his gun. if you
Yes.
want. Yeah.
Because when I first I thought that was going to be the case.
Yeah.
So he's very much a Megatron after my own heart.
He looks like Megatron. Like more so than any other Megatron that officially has been released.
Yeah. I like that they gave him his maniacal eyebrows.
Yeah.
He's a little high-waisted.
Sure.
He's got long legs and small torso.
I feel like Megatron is high-waisted. Even the masterpiece Megatron
He just
is
got
high-waisted.
long legs. Like, yeah, my girlfriend suffers from the same problem. Like, tiny torso, long legs.
Yeah.
Megatron knows her pain. And that is why she
your
is conquering
girlfriend-
Cybertron.
Your girlfriend's basically Megatron.
I've always suspected.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping she'll become Galvatron one day.
Well, you know, if you see a big round-shaped planet approaching your house,
I know
your prayers have been answered.
Every day I see the moon, I'm just like, oh, it's just the
dang
fucking
it,
moon.
Just the stupid moon.
Thanks, moon.
Good night, moon.
The sword is honestly like not that great.
It's fine.
It's cool, but I don't
Yeah.
know what to do with it because I don't really want to have Megatron holding a sword.
Exactly.
But I don't really want to put it in like a storage bin either in case I want to transform him for
It's
stuff.
the same thing with his axe. Like,
Yeah.
I put him with his gun, but I don't.
And like on
have
my
his
shelf,
axe.
he's just like this.
Sure.
I just have it behind his back and
Yeah.
then, you know, have him.
This is his weapon.
And I'm so happy it's there because the last couple figures just didn't really
No, they didn't. And not good ones anyway.
Yeah, the titties one.
Yeah, where he was definitely not Blitzwing.
Yeah. Totally not Blitzwing.
Yeah,
like
totally
not even a little
Blitzwing.
bit.
Even the Leader Class Combiner Wars Megatron, even his gun still wasn't.
No, you had to get like with the add-on kits to make it look more like his gun.
Like it was there, sure, but it wasn't good.
No.
You know?
So I like that he's here.
Yes.
And that they are the same scale finally, and not pre-paints of something.
This is Megatron. This is Optimus.
I guess these are getting smaller and more expensive, and the only reason I'm tolerating it is because they look good and they pose good and
the transformation is great. The articulation's great. They're fun to play with.
Yes, very much so.
They're fun to just play with.
If this quality is going to be Starscream and Soundwave,
I'm in.
I'm definitely buying Soundwave. I can't in principle buy Starscream.
I get it.
But if there's the Thundercracker or Skywarp,
and if you buy both of those, you said you'd buy Starscream.
I said I would. I said I'd do it.
You said you would.
I'll do it.
You said you'd do it.
Just move on to the next
do it. Hey, no, do it. Do it now.
They don't exist yet.
Oh. Well, then do it now. Damn it. Europe first.
What?
Europe. No, like the continent.
Oh, yeah.
Europe.
Yeah. But they don't celebrate
I want to put Europe first.
But they don't celebrate President's Day, and that's the point of this episode, so...
Then we shouldn't do Europe.
I didn't say we were doing Europe.
What other countries have presidents besides the United States?
Well, no, I mean, like, does France have a president or a prime minister? Are we shitty that we don't know that?
A little bit, probably.
Like, no,
I feel
we are
like there's
completely
some countries in Africa that have presidents.
I feel like there's Middle Eastern ones that have presidents.
Yeah.
Shall we shot?
Yeah. We should have a flame accessory. And just...
Presidents.
Presidents.
Who needs them?
Well...
Apparently we do. Or something.
Who dares disrupt my coronation?
Great. A Starscream.
A Starscream! Because he was the leader of the Decepticons for like 10 minutes.
But also the ruler of Cybertron for
That's true.
quite a while in the IDW books.
That's for a while.
Up until actually really towards the end of the series, he was consistently the president of Cybertron.
The president of Cybertron.
Yeah.
Happy President's Day, Starscream. This is MakeToys Meteor. Originally Howling Meteor, but then just Meteor.
He's a jet.
He is a jet. This is Masterpiece, essentially a third-party Masterpiece Starscream, because the official Starscream, I don't think is a very good-looking toy. No. I have the Skywarp, and I still don't think it's a.
Well, you have like the first one.
True. The non-ream. All it did was fix the wing part. 6, I think. I think so. I think it was MP6G or something like that. Yeah.
But I remember the original was like weirdly blue all over with like no white, and it made no sense. Then they actually did a proper color version.
Right.
And then they did a remold of that. But even then, that was like still only okay.
Yeah.
And then MakeToys is like, fuck it, we got it.
Yeah, and they wanted to do, again, that whole thing where it's like people want cartoon accuracy.
Gotta have that too.
Gotta have that. So I do have some repro labels on here because you gotta have the Decepticon logos. The only problem I have with this guy is that underneath his wings right here, they are hollow. And there was a third party add-on kit for them that MakeToys liked so much they bought. They were like, yep, we should have had those. We're just going to buy all your stock. And they're giving them out for people to buy the newer Seekers, the cone heads. Yeah. You get a corresponding wing filler if you buy a cone head, or they sell them by themselves for $10.
Yeah, which is really affordable.
Affordable. I bought one for this, and it was supposed to be here yesterday.
For the episode.
I'm super bummed that it didn't come in time, but it's fine, and I'll get them. I really like this. This is a good-looking jet.
I mean, it's a good-looking jet. I'm not happy with the character, but I cannot deny the snazzy of this.
It's snazzy.
And is he a guy on the bottom? Like, it's kind of a guy on the bottom, but it's not too bad.
No, there's clearly legs, a little waist, and some arms right here.
I feel like the crotch is front and center.
Yeah, the crotch is the most blatant part here.
It's very
His head is actually right here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is the back of his head.
Oh.
Yeah.
I definitely wanted the Skywarp from this line.
The Skycrow,
but I just was lazy about doing it.
Yeah. Well, honestly, it's a good mold. They did a good job.
It's fun watching it because like I've never seen this transform before.
This is the stupid part right here. This 100% always just, it comes off. There's a little clip holding the whole thing on. You can, if you're careful, you can easily transform it so it doesn't. He's got some pretty cool accessories Besides alternate faces, and I have his like very Starscreamy half smirky face.
Oh, he's super smirks.
Yeah. And I like that his little ears pop out. He comes with a face that has Megatron's hand on it.
That is the best.
So if you have the, not Apollyon, Despotron, the MakeToys,
you can plug it into this.
You can plug it in so it looks like he's being choked.
I'm not gonna lie, when I saw that, that was partially an incentive to buy this.
Because you could just have him being choked by Megatron. Perpetually on his shelf, yeah.
But I've decided to save the money and just live with the fact that he is the boot for my Galvatronus.
That's fair.
As a ghost. I definitely understand why you were trepidatious about doing this.
Yeah, there's a lot of little pieces here and there, and it's really, it's not super bad. It can be annoying.
And I definitely understand the taking off the piece that's problematic and just not dealing with it.
Yeah, you can always put it back on. You can if you're, like I said, if you're super careful.
If you're a stickler.
If you're a stickler and you just do not like parts forming, you can leave it on and it will be fine.
I feel like if you would have done this way earlier in the series that we've done, you would have tried to like leave every piece on to be like a showman.
Yeah.
But then like you knowing what you edit and everything now, it's like, yeah, fuck it.
Fuck it. There we go.
He's a guy.
He's a guy. This is Starscream. And he's got a lot of articulation. Like he's got a little ab crunching going on in there, and this is him. He's fun. He looks a little more animated.
Yeah.
Than the Masterpiece one that we got. I'm sure that if Takara takes another crack at Starscream, he'll probably look better than this.
And cost $400.
And cost, I would say $300, but yeah. But anyway, this is MakeToys Meteor. He is Masterpiece Starscream.
And not $450.
He's $120, which is still expensive, but not too expensive. Just the right amount of expensive.
It's expensive if you're not into the hobby, but if you're into the hobby, it's actually
about
decently
right.
cheap.
It's about right.
Yeah, it's what I'd expect.
It's about right. But worth it. I think that it's a great mold. It's a great in both modes. And, well, it is a little bit much to transform back and forth. I mean, I did it 2 shots in.
Yep. I don't like him.
But you like the mold.
I like the mold.
You like the mold. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I do. Do you think they planned his color scheme? Do you think there was like an accidental thing when they wrote him?
I think what they thought was, this is the leader of the Seekers, and he's going to be America's color.
Like, do you think they even thought about that at all? Or they just designed him in those colors? There was a writer when they were designing it that did it that way. Like, was it Bud Budiansky? Is he the one that designed it?
I honestly don't know.
Yeah, it's weird.
If we see him at TF Con, we can ask him. John Bailey's going to be there. The guy that does the epic voice guy or whatever.
Right.
And he did the voice for Soundwave and Shockwave in the Bumblebee movie.
Yeah. John Bailey, I'm coming for you.
Hashtag, I'm coming for you, John Bailey. And hashtag, I'm coming for you, John Bailey. This one's for you.
But which one is, am I coming for him or coming for him? Or are you?
I'm coming for you, who's coming for him.
So. Hello, we are celebrating President's Day.
Oh, yes. This is President's Day. I don't know what voice I'm doing.
I really don't know. Like, it's like kind of French and henchman. You're a Frenchman. That's where the name comes from.
That's where it comes from.
Apologies to all of our French fans if this stays in the final cut. We weren't trying to be demeaning.
That's true.
Or we were.
We appreciate France. They have that place where all the naked ladies dance.
And that hole in the wall.
That's where the boys can see it all.
I thought they were men. They went there from boys and became men.
You come to the hole as a boy, and you leave the hole as a man.
Is that where Boys to Men got their name?
The hole in France.
Why are we so dumb?
I don't know. Anyways.
Do this?
Yeah, we're doing another shot. We're doing another round. I gotta mentally prepare.
Yeah.
I just gotta...
I feel it.
This is 4, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I'm good. So, what do you got to match this guy? Who's your president?
I need someone mighty. Someone bigger than big.
Huh.
But still small enough that people can relate to him.
Huh.
I got it. This is Mastermind's Odin, or their take on Fort Max.
Didn't you just do this?
Sort of. Yeah, I did do this one for our best of 2008 18?
Yeah, 18. Yeah, it's the one we did last month. But we don't count those for officials because we just talk about those being our favorite bots. Yeah. We don't go through the transformations or really get super into them. Yeah,
this is just another one of my insane ones that I like because I think they're super adorable and really detailed.
Super detailed.
Yeah, and this is his white base mode.
Yeah, it's definitely white base.
Yeah.
From Gundam, if you don't get that.
Yeah.
And if you don't get that still, like if I didn't clarify for you, I think that's okay. You're a well-adjusted person.
You're not going to get it. At that point, you're not going to get it.
It's just fine.
So yeah, this is super adorable chunk bot. I don't think I'm going to do the Fortress mode. Okay. Because I don't want to.
So he's not Fortress Max.
I feel like just because his name is Fortress Maximus doesn't mean he has to appeal to your fault classifications. You know, like stop gender shaming him based on his name.
Fair. He's transforming fluid.
Also, there's one risky part of it. I don't want to stress it out.
I get it.
But also, I didn't do it with Scorponok.
Yeah. You want to be fair to all your bots.
But in true form, they always come in minifigures. But just like the Scorponok, they come with a little guy, little Spike right here.
Yeah, this is a Cerebros, right?
No, I thought this is Spike, and then he becomes.
Cerebros. That's right.
Because on his head lurks a head.
Oh, he's got a head.
I'll start this the fun way first.
Yeah.
He's got a peen.
He does have a peen.
But I guess you're supposed to turn the whole thing so like the piece goes into the whatever. The peen goes into the thing with the thing.
The peen goes into the what?
The peen goes into the thing.
My dad never told me about this.
That answers a lot of questions that I had about you. This little Spike guy jumps on, and now we got ourselves a
Head on!
Head on! And this is Cerebros.
Yeah,
and he's,
with his little sword.
Yeah, he's pretty sassy too.
Sassy pants.
Yeah. He doesn't have like arm swivel, but I love him.
All right, that's fair.
He's adorable.
He kind of has a peen too.
A little bit.
Yeah.
He's definitely got a bulge.
he's got a bulge.
It's like
is that a moose knuckle for guys?
I feel like it's almost Bowie level.
Yeah,
bulge.
For sure.
Yeah, Labyrinth.
This is Labyrinth level bulge.
Cerebros. He's about it.
He's all about it.
I guess I'll jump into this.
Yeah.
Mastermind's transformations are one of those things where it's like there's more like parts removal and resorting than there is actual transformation.
Sure. Are you super against parts forming? Do you not care? What's your view on parts forming?
I generally don't care. Yeah. I mean, just so long as it makes sense for the figure and like what the transformation's doing, I really don't care. It's mostly just if the figure looks good is what I care about.
That's what I care about too.
I mean,
it's cool if they can figure out how to do it without parts forming, but I feel like there are figures where they didn't want to parts form, so things got sacrificed.
Oh yeah.
You know?
I do like that they did give him his
little guns.
Yeah.
His shin guns.
I almost feel like this is like almost a model kit. Like it's almost
kind of.
Yeah, like you're almost there.
Yeah, the tip of the sword, just the tip.
The tip of the sword to you, sir.
And the rest of the sword to you.
It's kind of annoying because like you have to kind of angle it. Like it's not gonna be. It's always kind of angled to get them both pieces in. But I like that Mastermind's cool because they add little accessories, kind of like the extra rockets, like they've been doing with the Siege line so far. They've been adding like here's extra weapons because
just because.
Done.
Still no.
I don't know how to transform.
It's a weird Gerwalk mode. There you go. You did it.
Head on. So this is the completed Mastermind Odin. I have the statue series accessories because I like the smaller
and that's
heads.
The one you showed off.
Yeah, exactly. So I thought it'd be cool to kind of, plus you do the whole transformation.
Sure.
He's definitely not as strong as a couple of the others in the set, but he's still a pretty fun figure. This was the only one where the biggest guy was the king.
Right.
Like at this point, like, how is Star Saber or Die Atlas going to top this? This guy is like a fucking city.
He's gigantic.
Yeah, he is like supposedly bigger than Metroplex.
Yeah.
And now he's Autobot Supreme Commander, and it's like, all right, I guess he's staying that way. The only complaint I have is that this gun is way too heavy.
Yeah, it's kind of limp.
Yeah.
It's like my favorite kind of biscuit. Cool.
That's it, but he's neat.
He is
But
neat.
we did have a color theme kind of. Who do you like? Hey y'all.
Okay. Hi. Hi.
So we're gonna get presidential, y'all.
Oh, let's get presidential.
How does one do that anymore?
I have no idea.
Like I feel like the rules are so blurry now. So getting presidential.
Let's do it. Let's be president.
I swallowed that one wrong. All right, so if we're getting presidential, y'all, what you pulling on the table?
Well, I'm pulling out a bit of an older bot. Maybe the oldest bot I own that's currently displayed in my collection.
Huh.
It's not that old, though. This is Transformers animated Ultra Magnus leader class.
Ooh.
You get it?
Because he's the leader.
Yeah.
We're doing presidential.
Yeah. I literally just got this a couple days ago. I had a friend from high school, and she's like, "Hey, I got an eBay store. Do you want any of these?"
You're gonna let me know?
She didn't ask you.
Well, you didn't tell me what she had.
I didn't want to be greedy, so my first instinct was send me all of them. But she's an eBay store. But she's like, I know you have a show. Do you want any of these? And I said, you know, how much is it? She's like, no, I'm just sending it to you. So if I had known that, I would have been like, oh, I want like most of these.
But then you don't know how far that goes.
Yeah, I didn't want to be super greedy.
No, I understand.
Yeah, so I just got the one, and it was like in box. Like all these were unopened. So I literally just opened this today. And you know, it's a good, I don't want to say good little figure, but this is not little. This is a nice big figure. Yeah. And he was the president of Cybertron. He was the leader of the Autobots in animated.
Well, and I guess Magnus was the title in that show.
Right. So
and I just remember doing the guy doing kind of a Robert Stack impression when I watched the show.
So you got all these little kind of weapons you can hide. So you can have him be as weaponized or not weaponized as you want.
There he is in the streets.
Yep.
Before he pulls out his gear in the sheets.
He does. He also has this little weird gimmick where the bumpers kind of come out with these Gatling guns. I think that this is dumb.
It's for full insertion.
That's just dumb. It's dumb. I don't care. If you like it, that's cool, but I think it's dumb.
I mean, it's small, but it's thick, and that's all that matters.
Yeah. And he's got his little hammer right back here.
His little hammer?
Yeah. It's his little hammer. I think this is the first Ultra Magnus that came with a hammer, and now it's like a thing.
Yeah, like now all of the Magnus.
Now all the Magni, the Magnuses have hammers. What is this guy?
Like a SWAT tank?
SWAT tank thing? Yeah. I replaced his batteries, so he does this.
He looks like if Combiner Wars Rook was a Pokemon, this is what he'd evolve
into. Yes. So I'm gonna say Transformers.
They can hang.
Animated was always cool how they got the bots to pretty much match how they looked in the cartoon. Like they did a pretty decent job of that.
It's also kind of weird, like animated, like it's one of those shows where the first season's like, all right, but then the second and third seasons are actually really entertaining. Like it's actually a really fun show, especially because they start throwing a bunch of homages out.
Yes.
To other characters and old things.
There we go. I have one that does that. I've always wanted a bot.
You were super envious.
I was.
What triggers it?
His shoulders, apparently, because that's what's going on right now. I'm just trying to figure out how his shoulders are supposed to be. All right, well, so this is a leader class Ultra Magnus.
Ultra Maggers.
He's fun. He's my first kind of figure that makes noise and makes the transforming sound, and I like that.
Which is great because I don't think that's happened since the first episode.
Yeah, you're right. It was your
Dreadwind.
Dreadwind. I like all the wheels kind of fold up in his legs right here. That's kind of fun.
Yeah, the animated toys were always kind of a weird mix. Like they're kind of interesting, but kind of stylized, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't.
I like that his mouth moves.
Yeah. I like
Ultra Magnus.
I like his cyber gels. This is free, right?
Yeah.
How would you rate it?
Ooh.
Is he going to stay on the shelf, or is he kind of going to go back in one of the boxes?
I think that for now, he's going to go back in the box. But I eventually want to have like a little Ultra Magnus collection on my shelf, and he's going to be
Is your Magnus collection an extension of your Optimus collection? Like it's like you already have so many Optimi.
Yeah.
That now you're branching out into the Magnus territory?
For sure.
I mean, that's kind of how I was. I started my Galvatron shelf and it turned into a Cyclonus shelf. Yeah. So I feel you, dog. I feel like everyone has an Optimus shelf, though. Even I have one.
It's because Optimus is a cool-looking character. I don't care what anyone says. Yeah. There's something weird about a red truck that's just cool.
Yeah, he's just fucking badass.
He's just badass.
I don't know what to say about him. He's so classy looking.
He is classy looking. That's why eventually, immediately I was like, well, if I got any one of these, I want this.
He's the most presidential figure we've done in the set so far.
He's easily the most presidential figure we've had so far. Yeah, looking. Yeah.
I feel like that has to be our rating at the end.
Yeah. How presidential? Who is the most presidential?
I have to see what his functionist platform is.
Sure.
Like how much does function dictate? You know.
Yeah.
Utility.
Utilitarian. Yeah.
And then I guess I'll be able to.
And what's his stance on
monofarmers?
Yeah.
Like, is he okay with them? Will he let them express themselves, or is he just gonna like outright it?
Yeah,
Can monoformers get married?
I feel like they should if they want to. I don't know how to end this.
I don't know either.
All right. Let's just move on then.
Yeah, let's just do it.
Okay.
You'll probably edit it.
I'll probably edit it down. I'll figure out a way.
Starting to feel it.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Okay, well, here we are, next round. What do you have that could match the presidentialness of Ultra Magnus?
We're gonna do a shot first.
Oh, right. Well, let's do that then.
I don't want to though.
No, we have to though.
Swallowed it wrong again. All right.
So now, what do you have to match this guy?
Nothing.
Oh,
But I got a guy.
okay.
This is a gift. Wasn't necessarily my first vote. I mean, like spiritually, but Papa's got to have his due.
Oh man, is this who I think? Oh, it is.
I got this from our beloved benefactor, Papa Gord.
Yes, I believe this was your Christmas present.
It was, yes. And he fits so perfectly into the parameters of this episode.
Yeah.
We're doing presidential leader bots. What's set for me is not complete without a Galvs to show up here. So this is the Japanese Legends clear deco of this figure. It's as bad as the original figure was. I actually did this figure
Second or third.
ages ago.
Yeah.
In the second or third episode.
Whichever one was not the combiner one, but was the one of the figures that was the most disappointing to us.
Because we didn't know how long we'd be doing the show,
Sure,
so we had
yeah.
like weird parameters like
We
that.
did. We hadn't
even though-
really figured out what we were doing yet.
Yeah, even though to this point.
We still haven't figured out what we're doing.
No.
Yeah.
But we've done like terrible figures all the time.
Sure.
And this figure has not aged in the last 3 years well at
No,
all.
it hasn't.
I remember when I did that episode, I declared very proudly that I was never transforming this figure again.
And yet here we are.
Here we are. And this one is even more frustrating because it's clear plastic. I'm so worried about breaking it all of the time. I think it's actually harder to get into tank mode than out of.
That's why we always start with the vehicle mode on this show.
Well, I think also it just looks good. It just looks gooder.
It looks gooder.
It looks gooder. To
end with a bot than with an alt mode.
Yeah, because who wants to see, you know, what this guy was before he was that guy?
I mean, people that want to know where he came from.
For like, you know, voting purposes?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
How are you going to vote for a president of Cybertron without knowing his platform?
That's right. We're doing the presidential episode.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess we got to know what their platform is.
Yeah.
This figure is fucking maddening to figure out. Even now, especially now that I'm kind of drunk, I'm kind of blanking on a couple parts, but I'll get there. Yeah, it's coming out. You piece of shit. You piece of shit. Got it. Got it.
Did it.
I'm sort of proud of me. I said sort of.
Okay.
So what are you seeing here? Are these colors all kind of weird and blurry to you
It just looks purple.
He is purple. He's very purps.
But there are lighter shades and darker shades where the plastic is thicker and thinner or whatever.
This is the first toy I had. This is like the first time I didn't do it. Where they have in the package, if a piece pops off, it's designed to do that. Because this happens.
Oh no, you broke the arm.
Come on, Fistons. It's a good purple on there.
It's like a piston fist? Piston?
Piston.
Yeah.
I'm done, I think. I'm done.
I really like the head sculpt on this guy.
Head sculpt's great. And what's actually kind of nice is that, like, it looks good, all see-through purple. Like, it's not a bad looking figure for that. It's just...
the feet are a mess still. Like, whoever designed this guy's feet, I'm like, I don't know if you know what feet it's like Rob Liefeld designed this feet.
It's because it's from that perilous age of universe.
Yeah.
Where everything was kind of like, I guess.
It's close enough.
Where you got some figures that were just like mind-blowingly amazing, like the Cyclonus.
Yeah.
And then ones like this, where we're just like, all right, I guess we're doing that.
And, he definitely looks like Galvatron.
Yeah, and
the head sculpt is right. He's got his gun.
And Papa Gore did me right. It is definitely in a nice treasured spot on my Galvatron. My Galvatron set. My Galvatron set because I fucking love this see-through thing. Now I want to go to Ageless Geeks and get the Cyclonus and maybe the Scourge because it does look cool. I'm never transforming this toy again after this.
For real this time.
Well, this one. I'm never transforming this one again.
So, so each version of the mold has its own promise.
Apparently, yeah. Apparently, I'm never transforming each one.
I think there's a hentai version that you could get.
I said each version. There's still time.
There's still time.
I had so much time now. Even though he's maddening and terrifying and whatever, thank you, Papa Gord.
Thanks, Papa Gord.
You are a delight.
What, he's a delight or Papa Gord is a delight?
Papa Gord, he is not a delight at all. He is a maddening mess, but he's cool.
Yo, here we are. We're cruising on along. This is 7. Is this where we're at?
Something like that, yeah.
Numero 7.
Lucky number 11.
No, 7. There's no L in the number 7.
Well, what was the 11 about? Waiting on my soul.
Yeah. It's like erosion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're still in the mood to get presidential because nothing expresses February.
No,
February.
February is the most presidential month, and that's a science fact.
Yes, by scientists.
Scientists declared this. That's why February is declared presidential.
Right, and they were accredited by science.
That's right.
Science came down from the heavens.
Bless us,
parting
the
science. Clouds. What do you have up?
Oh.
What you got going?
I don't remember.
I also don't remember.
I think I've got this.
Is that the touch? Is that the power?
Yeah. This is Rodimus Prime.
Hot Rodders.
Hot Rodders. Well, specifically, this is Rodimus Prime. He's a Winnebago. But he's not. Like, I've never seen a Winnebago that friggin' looks like this. Who designed this? This is not a car that exists.
Honestly,
but then again, neither is Hot Rod. It kind of looks like a dump truck, like, back here.
Yeah.
So this is not a thing that exists, but this is like a space Winnebago or something.
Like Lone Star.
Lone Star, yeah. So this is Power of the Primes.
Rodimus.
Leader, class, evolution, whatever, Rodimus Prime. We did this, but not. We did the Rodimus Unicrotus.
With all the subtitles.
It's going to be very long.
Is that the one where he fights Cooler or Brawly?
Oh, no, it's the one where he fights Cooler, but the second time.
Okay, where he's like the metal Cooler.
Yeah,
right, dig it.
Anyways, so he's this guy, but this is a whole thing. So we've done this.
I'm into him.
We've done this before, but he was black. He was a black guy, and you think, hey, we should have saved that for February. But he was never president of Cybertron.
Oh, yeah.
Of the Autobots.
Okay. Yeah.
Rodimus Prime.
Right.
It was Prime.
Right.
I would have voted for Hot Rod for president.
Would you have with all the other internet? He killed Optimus Prime.
He didn't.
I know.
Optimus Prime got himself killed from being too good.
Take the shot, Optimus.
Take the shot, Optimus. So this is part 1. This is part 2 right here. Now he's just Hot Rod. So what's cool about this toy is it could be the big one, but it can also just be a small one. If you just want a nice little Hot Rod toy, this is pretty good.
There's an affordable pump you can buy at your local sex store to pump you up, and get you ready.
So, I mean, he looks like he's supposed to. He's a pretty accurate mold of Hot Rod. This one's okay.
Because it's like part of a bigger picture.
Yeah. It's good in the whole grand scheme of things, but if they had just released this as like, here's Hot Rod, it's better than the original G1 Hot Rod.
Right.
I'm not one of those people that looks back on the old Transformers with those like rose-tinted glasses.
No, definitely not.
Like, I see them for what they are. They were great in the 80s, but the thing is, to me, anyway, they have not aged well.
I mean, the only reason I want a G1 Cyclonus is only because I have a G1 Galvatron, but I don't want it for its playability or some weird love of G1. It's just because I collect Galvatron and Cyclonus.
You collect Galvatron and Cyclonus stuff, yeah.
And so some people are great collectors.
Like, I get it. It's cool, but it's not. It doesn't appeal to me.
Yeah, it's not for me.
Yeah, this is Hot Rod in his robot mode.
I almost feel like he has a skirt, but I almost feel like instead of a skirt, it's more like the flannel jacket tied around his waist look instead of that, like his character would have worn in Breakfast Club.
Yeah. What we have here is this cool Parts Formery add-on kit that turns him into a bigger guy.
It was funny because I remember seeing this at the Comic-Cons in 2018 because I randomly got a badge from a friend of mine. And I saw the Power of the Prime set, and it was super exciting at the time. Yeah, I mean,
and it's a cool idea.
Yeah, I didn't buy this one. I waited for the repaint.
Yeah, the black one.
Because I wanted the gothy repaint of said rod. Yeah. I wanted my big black rod.
You did,
I guess, as opposed to my flaming rod.
So there we go. There's part of it right here, and you see he's got his little matrix of leadership in there. Got his
more like matrix of wiener shit.
There it goes. Here we are. It's only record time.
He's Roddy the Body.
This is Roddy the Body. This is him in his full, like, I'm a get you sucker.
Like the Keenan Ivory Wayans movie?
Yeah.
All right. I could dig it.
What's weird about this guy is that his arms, if you look at him from the side, his arms are like set way back on his body. I'm Hot Rod. I'm Rodimus Prime, guys.
What's up, babies?
Just pushing that chest way far out.
Like this, like just doing one of these.
Yeah,
guys.
doing
like,
one of those
things.
What's up,
girls?
But, you know, if you could get this guy for like 20, 30 bucks.
Oh, yeah.
Great. 40, 45 that he went for.
It's pushing it a little bit.
Pushing it.
Yeah.
It's a cool idea that tries to do too much and it never quite hits everything perfectly. It doesn't even hit where it hits one thing really so well that it makes up for the places it doesn't hit. It just mediocrely hits all of the points.
Right.
In the Winnebago mode, nothing quite pegs together properly. In the Hot Rod mode, he's a little lanky and the articulation's weird. In this mode, same kind of thing. He's just weirdly disproportionate. His arms are weird. His small robot mode thighs are just hanging out right here.
Weirdly enough, you're describing my entire like adolescence to adulthood.
Yeah.
Like my robot thighs hanging off my shoulders. All weird. Like
that's what I was talking about.
Oh.
What do you think I was talking about? The robot?
I thought you were talking about the.
No, I was rating your adolescence.
Shit. I'm never gonna be president.
Now I'm gonna rate your evanescence. Wake me up inside.
Wake me up.
Wake me up.
I can't wake
inside.
up. Save me.
Call my name and save me from the dark.
I can't wake up.
They said not to run.
No.
Something I want done.
No.
Call my name and save me from the dark. I do like this guy's face sculpt.
I like his boots.
He does have nice boots.
Right?
They're nice, big, thick robot
black
shoes.
Boots.
And his arms are good. It's one of those things where someone is just learning how to draw perspective, and they get like the bottom half right, and they get like the top half right, but somewhere in the middle, it doesn't meet properly.
Yeah, there's like
so when you look at the whole thing, it just doesn't look right.
So should we do the next shot?
We should do a next shot.
Yeah,
nah, see? Let's do our next shot.
Yeah, Sam.
Alright, and then we'll do. You want to just get started?
I don't. We can.
Well, I just want to move on. I want to get this done with.
So,
it's like we're so close.
I feel like the last few presidential things is just dragging on and on. Like, how presidential can we be?
Very presidential.
I feel like even though this is the reason for the season.
Yeah.
In the Februarys.
And it's the teasing for the squeezing.
The teasing for the squeezings. Maybe a little bit of pleasings. Let's do some shotties. I feel like, you know, we've been so confused presidentially lately.
Sure.
I want to do something that is as confusing as we feel the electoral process is.
Okay.
And that's why I'm coming in with Power of the Primes, Optimus Primal.
Is that monkey snowboarding?
You know it is. We were just talking about the 90s. Ain't nothing more 90s than a robot monkey
That's actually
snowboarding.
True. That's actually the most true thing I've ever heard.
If we were to make a mascot for the 90s,
it would be a monkey snowboarding.
And this existed even in his real form in the 90s.
Yeah.
They were just
he never snowboarded in that form.
No, he did. Well, not in this form.
No, it was Transmetal's one.
Yeah. But That was a thing that happened. There was a robot ape on a snowboard. Yeah. And that was his method of conveyance.
Yeah. With his dual guns.
Yeah.
He may as well just be jumping like halfway, like slow motion in the air, going. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
So this toy sucks. But I'm gonna go through all. I'm gonna go through all the reasons.
I like it. You're not pulling the punches.
No,
I like it.
I'm gonna go through all the reasons why. The most annoying thing that I could say to start this off with is this is the most conventional way to start this off.
Okay.
And as I go through all the reasons why, you will understand how weird this was.
Tell me why he
ain't nothing but an ape ache. So these are his only weapons, which
two little tiny guns. That's cool.
Come in any form, which we'll get to. So this is the initial Transmetals homage.
Yeah.
So this is his ape mode thing.
Are you trying ape mode?
Yeah, I'll do one of his other ape things because we're here. So this is the thing that becomes a thing for a while. Yeah, I'll get into that when we get into that. Because I'm already in ape mode.
Okay.
I'm already in apes mode.
Okay.
You can slang this on the back, put some guns for funs, and I guess this is sort of his
ape mode,
ape gun thing.
Yeah, we can like flip the guns around.
Yeah, he had for his ape thing that he did those times.
Yeah.
So here's it's like this and the snowboard mode are like the same thing, but slightly different.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's that thing. The ape mode is like I can stick like 3 fingers in that hole. Which is usually like a prideful moment for me, but it's not right now. So there's this.
It usually takes a while to kind of stretch it to get.
It does, but this one was ready to go.
All right.
How you want to live your life, but this thing is kind of dumb all the time. Random weird side effect. You have to turn the head around to jump to modes, but you can't do it out here. You can't do it halfway. You have to put the head like all the way in and then you can turn it, rotate it, which is weird. And at some point, I'm not sure how it happened. The instructions show this is the front and this is the back. And at some point I swapped them and I can't remember how I got to that point, and I don't really care to ever figure out how I did that. Because Transmetals, as dumb as this thing is, Transmetals were kind of the kings of, I guess we're doing this.
Yeah, we'll create some kind of vehicle mode out of this.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Well, that's where you got like the Transmetals Optimus with the half snowboard, and you have the Megatron with his hover chopper legs and things like that.
Oh yeah, as we know that Tyrannosaurus is often
often sprouted propellers from their hips and hovered around the Jurassic era.
This is his sort of ape vehicle mode that we know, but unless you want him to take to the skies.
Yeah, that looks like something that can fly, sure. I definitely like that it just looks like a monkey robot that's just flying through the air like Superman.
Also, I like that it's clearly like a dude doing
It's clearly just a dude doing some weird yoga pose.
Like not even like they didn't have you turn the dude over.
No, it's a dude doing a weird yoga pose.
And I can definitely tell it's not just me fucking it up because I'm just trying to quickly illustrate why this sucks. So before I jump into his official Prime mode, I guess I should show you. See, the beauty of it is you can hot rod this without the main component.
Sure.
And you can technically do an Optimus Primal mode without his main components. So now this is like the back panel piece that you saw was a snowboard and was like guns or something is now a guy.
He's a monkey robot guy.
He's a monkey robot man.
But he doesn't turn into a monkey?
No, he's just monkey flavored.
He's monkey-esque.
He's a robot with a hint of monkey.
Like a LaCroix.
Yeah.
LaCroix. What is it? LaCroix?
An accoutrement of monkey.
I get that. Yeah. But is it what's that sparkling water flavor that's almost
LaCroix,
whatever, where it's like a hint, a very like a whisper of flavor in the sparkling water?
Yeah. LaCroix. So this is like a thing that's a thing.
Yeah.
So this is
barely a thing.
Yeah. Like this is kind of cool looking.
Sure, it's a
backpack aside.
It would have been cool if that had turned into a monkey.
Oh, you're right. Get ready for the startling transformation that is this into Supreme sort of.
So his legs just combine our wars out. Okay.
Kind of like they don't very comfortably balloon in.
Sure.
They're very awkward about it.
And the arms just come down.
Do you want me to combine awards those hands?
There's like barely a transformation to this.
Wait for it.
Okay.
The problem with you people is that...
What do you mean, you people?
You know what I mean.
Right, I forgot.
Is that you expect magic to just happen.
I do.
For you. You don't work for it.
All right.
I'm still working here.
Yeah.
Magic takes time. So I think he's primaled to the max.
Is he optimal?
Is he optimal Optimus? Is he optimal Optimus?
How optimal is
Hey
Optimus?
Is he optimal enough for you?
Hey Optimus, turn off dark.
He's your son! He's your son!
Put his guns on.
The annoying thing about this is you can't guns and funds them here. So the only ways that I've been able to make these guns like remotely palatable, because when he holds the guns, because the stupid Combiner Wars hinge is over here.
Oh, that's stupid.
Yeah.
It's like hanging out on his thumb.
And I would just make him gesture Shakespeareically.
Okay.
Things like
to be or not to be. That is the question.
Did Dinobot deserve to die?
Got a little Matt Berry there.
This figure is not particularly presidential.
It's not a presidential figure.
No.
But he was the leader of the
He was a leader. He was very optimal in the show.
Yeah.
But Power of the Primes was this weird microcosm where like they didn't know what they wanted to do.
Yeah.
Like stuff didn't have guns.
I think overall Power of the Primes was the worst thing that Hasbro's released officially in a while.
Yes.
I mean, not counting like the Transformers lines that are specifically geared for kids or younger generation.
Even the
like
movies.
Robots in Disguise, Cyberverse, like those are clearly not made for people like us. They're made for like those young like 8, 9, 10-year-old kids. Whereas this can appeal to them too, but it's also more for like kids in their, you know, a little older or adults that want to go back to the stuff.
As far as these evolution figures go, the leader class ones, I understand this and I understand the Optimus with the Orion Pax figure. This I don't understand because you don't really get the full experience, because when you get Hot Rod separate from the Rodimus figure, he turns into a car.
He's still Hot Rod.
Orion Pax still turns into a truck front.
Yeah.
This guy turns into a snowboard.
Yeah.
So he doesn't really do much of anything, and then you just have like an Optimus Primal backpack.
Which
would be cool.
Is cool if you're going to school and you want to show your friends how much you like Transformers Beast Wars.
And I guess this figure is very worth the amount of money I paid for him,
which was
$20 on clearance at a Target.
What's the most you would pay for this?
$20 on clearance at a Target. The only reason I bought him was for this show. So, viewers,
beware.
This is for you.
Oh, hi.
Are we still presidenting?
Yeah, we got one, but we have to shoot first.
Oh, god damn it.
I know. I feel the same way, but let's just get it over with. Ooh, I switched to vanilla. There you go.
There we go.
Let it out. Let it out like a big boy. Oh, man. All right, so, presidents. That right? Still it's a day? They're doing president?
We're precedent for presidents.
I have a precedence for this president.
Get it?
I got it. Mine's
good.
Mine was
because I don't get it.
Mine was a president. He was sort of an interim president.
Yeah, like he was like the president died, so he was the vice president. Who became president.
Yeah. So it's that sort of thing, because what I have here is, and every time I do this, I just imagine the Mario Brothers song for the dun 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 bum bum bum. You know,
and it's after I bounce up the bullet bills too.
Yeah, that's. This is Shockwave.
Shackwaves.
This is
them Shackies.
This is Transformers Siege.
Transformers War for Cybertron Siege Shockwave.
Leader class Shockwave. And here's the thing.
We've all heard it.
We've all heard the complaints. Yes, he's $50 instead of $40 or $45.
Yes,
like
he's smaller than he should be.
He's a little small, but I don't care, because this is a fun ass figure. First of all, look at this goddamn thing. Just fucking look at this. This looks like an anime, like, spaceship.
Wait, now he's Galvatron
the
ship.
Fuck? Yeah, now he's Galvatron ship. Either way, this way, you want to do this way, you want to do this way, you want to do this way,
But,
I don't give a shit.
Flip back up top.
this way?
You like to point out one part about this.
Oh, yeah. So my favorite thing about this ship is right up here, the bridge or whatever.
His peen is a shock.
It's Shockwave's head.
His peen is a
yeah,
Shockwave.
It's just Shockwave's
Here's
head.
thinking with your
funny.
head.
I just want to point out all the guns. He's got 2 giant guns here. He's got 2 smaller guns here. He's got 2 smaller guns right here. I'm assuming that this big ass thing here is a gigantic gun. Who the fuck knows? I fucking love how this looks, okay? He's got a really cool play mode. And all this stuff right here, this stuff can come off. It just can come off. If you don't want it, if you don't like it, guess what? You don't have to deal with it.
Guess what?
Right here.
Now you're D.
Now he's a submarine.
Or wait a minute.
Or wait a minute, hold up. Now he's fucking Shockwave. He's a fucking gun. Look at him. He's just a gun.
I got to admire the fact that Hasbro did all this shit, but they still kept it like,
they were like, okay, this guy's a gun. We don't want to just reinvent the wheel, so what? We just flip it upside down, but it's largely the same.
But I'm glad they didn't change it. Like, if you just flip it over, it's like, guess what?
Guess what?
All the fanboys, still there.
Are you really sad about this? The submarine mode? Guess what? Guys, we just flipped it upside down.
Best part about it
Yeah.
is he adheres to the same philosophy of the rest of the line. Masterpiece or Fans Toys masterpiece? Fuck it. Here's that
this
transformation.
has the exact same transformation as I have Cloud9 Shock Blast.
I have Fans Toys Quake Blast.
It's the exact same.
Almost
It's the exact same transformation.
Pretty much, like a couple small things, but pretty much.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna transform him into his just robot mode here.
Pretty much the exact same. Which it's just dumb if Hasbro didn't do it at this point.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, why reinvent the wheel? You know,
you don't
like
have to reinvent the wheel if you don't want to.
When you're working at the company, and you're like, fuck it, these people are handing us these designs we can steal for free because they can't sue us for it because it's our intellectual property.
Yeah.
Let's just take it and fuck with it.
And here we go. Here we go. This is hands down the absolute 100% best Shockwave ever.
Well, non-MP Shockwave.
Non-MP Shockwave ever made. He just looks like Shockwave. And here's the thing: people complain that he's too small, but you know what? Shockwave's not supposed to be bigger than Megatron.
He's smart.
He's the right size. I don't want him to be bigger. I want him to be proportionate. I want him to be in scale. So if you don't like it, that's fine. You can live your life, but this is correct.
Yeah.
This is correct.
Did I want to spend $50 on a Shockwave? No. But has there been a single line that has offered me a adequate chug substitute for a Shockwave?
No.
The closest was the Transformers Prime Beast Wars.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or Beast Hunters.
And that one's not even that great.
So this figure offers kind of the best of both worlds. It takes the MP styling and just makes it a conventional figure.
Yeah.
And
he's got ankle tilts. He's got all kinds of crazy articulation.
My only argument to people who are just like, I wouldn't spend $50 on this. Okay, so if Mastermind Creations made this exact figure for $50, you would exactly buy it for that much money.
$50? That's dirt cheap. This is no worse than a third-party Transformer. The plastic quality is great. The paint is great. The articulation is great. And the transformation is great.
Yeah, and the best part about it is everyone who whines about the battle damage stylings. Yeah. If it's on him, you can't detect it because the purple is too purple. You can't hear it.
It's true. He's got some on his feet down here.
Yeah.
But like, who gives a shit? But you know what? If you think this is too small, if this isn't enough for you, guess what, man? You got all this shit right here. Let's just fucking take a look here. So first of all, is he too short? Boom. Guess what? He's a little taller. And then he's a baller. All right.
If he had a girl in the hoodie, he'd call it.
Taller. Yeah. Does he not have enough arms for you? Guess what?
I've opted the question. Does my Shockwave have enough arms?
Now he's got 4 arms. Does he not have enough backpack for you? Guess what?
We got backpack and no backpack.
We got backpack for days. We can just put a backpack on his backpack so that you can backpack while you backpack.
And now your Shockwave just went full Mecha Shiva.
This We got Mecha Shiva.
Mecha Shiva
coming at you.
Mecha Shiva,
if we want,
bitches.
we could do like a Shiva pose. Like these coming out
Mecha
here.
like a high, mecha hiney ho, motherfucker.
And then
because that's what this guy does.
That's my best.
And does he balance?
Mecha Shiva pose right here. This was the figure I least wanted to buy, without having it in hand, seeing reviews. Like I don't hate Shockwave, but I've never like really liked Shockwave. But after opening and playing with all of the Siege toys, I think this one is my favorite so far.
See, and I came with it. I like Shockwave. He's not my favorite, but I always like Shockwave. And
sure.
my whole thing was when I saw pictures, I saw this.
Yeah.
And so I was like,
too weird.
I was like, that's weird. And then I saw, oh, you can take all that shit off?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
But now he's bigger.
I see this toy. I can take all this armor off. And I got myself the first Chug Shockwave figure I have ever had. This thing is the right color, the right texture, the right heaviness, the right plastic.
Yes.
Like without all the armor even, he looks fucking good. Yeah, but it's all style and preference on this one, and this one nails it.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's a contender.
Oh, well.
But I think we gotta have a drink first.
We should have a drink first. Next shot!
So, Presidents. We're almost through the list.
Almost? This is not the last one?
One more stop.
This one.
Let's do shot first.
Okay. Daddy?
Girlfriend?
Ooh.
I'm guessing y'all think where this is gonna go. You're probably right.
You're probably right. You probably know where this is going. I know where this is going because I helped plan the episode.
You did help plan the episode, but...
Boom. Robots in disguise.
So this is Transformers War for Cybertron Siege Ultra Maggies.
It's our second Ultra Magnus this night.
This is a good little figure.
Yes.
No matter how much you want to slice it, this is fun.
It's a fun toy.
Is it more money than you want to spend initially? Yes.
It's like $10 more than I'm comfortable spending.
But this is a solid fucking toy.
It is. It's a solid toy.
He's the one type of figure that, like, why have windows? You don't. There's no one up in there. Like, why manufacture glass on Cybertron? Who cares?
Who care?
This is a fun toy.
Who care?
So I'm just gonna start this while we're talking about it. So we already covered some Ultra Magnus.
Covered all. We know who Ultra Magnus is.
They come with some accessories, which is fun. And so I knew these were coming. These three.
Those are the things that he comes with. We got shoulder rockets. We got Ultra Magnus gun.
I did not see these coming.
Those fun little guns.
Yeah.
And what I like about them is there's paint on them. Like the barrels got paint on the end.
I love them. Here we go.
Yep.
This line is already great because they established the White Magnus.
Yes.
Double fisting.
Yes.
That's how he lives his life.
That's how he lives his life. Just throwing those fists back there.
I love these legs.
Me too.
I guess it's one of those things where you get older and you realize where money goes. Like if you work in design companies, you're like, okay, well money goes to not only design but engineering to whatever. So you're like, okay, so now there's a company that has to do all these little lines through the whole toy, and there's a part of it has to do all the engineering, and there's a part that has to do with the manufacturing. So like, as much as you want to hate on everything,
there you go, baby.
You have to respect that this is where money actually goes.
You know what I love about
And also, this is a mass market toy. Like this is not just like a toy you go on fucking TF&Such and there's like fucking 750 of those to 1,000 of them out there. But
absolutely.
This is a mass market toy. There are up to 2,000 to 5,500 of these in the store, whatever the number is at the time. This is out there all the time.
You know what I fucking love about this?
What's up?
It's clearly a white Optimus Prime.
It is not your Optimus.
But it's not.
Pull him up.
Look at this.
Get him up here.
Look at this bad boy. Like they're similar. They're close, but the engineering is completely different.
You son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch. They have different molding. They've got different sculpts. They've got completely different transformation. They don't share any actual parts.
They will eventually when he becomes this for a later thing.
True, that's coming up.
But
in the
initially, no.
No.
They are opposite dudes.
They just look similar, but they are not similar.
And I love that head sculpt on the Ultra Magnus.
Me too. It's a good fucking head sculpt.
That is straight up MP10 size down. Like, no joke. That is MP10.
It's so good. I love the light blue.
The even sub horns right here. That is straight MP10. So, back to the drawing board.
Now you got all that stuff to contend with. You did it.
It's one of those things, like, I seriously sat there for like 2 seconds, like, how does this work? Like, I folded it and I was like, what is going on?
How does this work, baby?
You don't got an angle tilt in yours?
No, it does have an ankle tilt. That's as far as it goes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you're going the wrong way.
Mine has a lot looser tilt.
No, it does have a tilt. It's already there. It goes that way. It's so funny seeing him just like the top half of him.
What's up, baby legs?
He skips leg day all the time. Ultra Magnus is like, no leg day, thank you.
Oh, you don't got time.
I don't have time for leg day.
Baby legs, Magnus. My only complaint is that there is no inner panel.
Right.
Like
yes,
I wish this wrapped around. Like when you were wrapping it up, there was one last
little
bit
piece that goes around. Yeah.
And that's just for like the final solidarity panel bullshit. But
what you know what I like about this guy is that ever since the masterpiece. I know, but ever since the masterpiece. They've done it without parts forming, where it's been like, we figured out how to do Ultra Magnus without making him just a Prime with armor on it, like the original toy was. Now they went back to that because I kind of like that. I kind of like it where it's just a Prime with like a power up.
Everyone's got a preference. I'm putting my preference. I like the guns a little bit up.
That's fine.
I think I like them better up. I'm not gonna
but it also doesn't get in the way of the arms that way.
Yes, that is my main deterrent. Yeah. And I like just having the one gun because you're like, oh, you're outgunned. Oh,
yeah, and then I put them on the shins or the calves. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can pull them out mid-battle. Yeah. This is our Ultra Maggies version 2, both of which have been in charge of their respective armies.
That's true.
And for a lot longer.
Yeah. He was in charge of the Decepticons for like millions of years.
Him for about 2.5 days.
Yeah.
And he just kind of showed up out of nowhere before that.
Yeah, they were like, oh, suddenly this Ultra Magnus guy has been around for a while and is Optimus Prime's old friend, huh? Oh, okay, cool. Because we definitely saw him a bunch.
And versus this guy I was 100% on.
Yeah.
Especially when I found out you could disengage some of that
all the shit, yeah.
Him, I was a little bit harsher on because I loved the Titans Return one.
Sure.
Despite the fact that his fucking hands couldn't hold those guns.
Yeah.
I loved how tall he was. He fit in perfectly. But this one's really fun.
I like this one more. He's a little shorter, yes. But I feel like he's a lot more solid. And he looks more like Ultra Magnus to me.
I'm still 50-50. It's dependent on who he's next to.
Okay.
If I had him next to an all 86 cast, movie cast, yes, I'm down with him. But if I want an IDW cast,
oh sure, the other one's way more IDW accurate.
Pull this up.
But yeah, check this out. So
let's size this up.
This is in scale, right here.
Wait, because we did it with the other ones. You son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch.
That's a good scale.
That's a good scale.
I do like the Titans Return one too. I have both.
I don't not like the other one. I think I like this one a little bit more. I think it's a little more fun to play with.
Fair enough.
But this fucking head sculpt right here, man. This
for me, it's the head sculpt and the shoulder sculpt.
Yeah.
It's something about this entire upper frame is where it is.
This to me looks like a tiny version of the masterpiece version.
And this gun.
Yeah.
Also because of the disappointment of the Combiner Wars not being able to hold his guns very well.
Oh yeah. Having them constantly fall out sucks.
I have both because I think that's the extent that I love Ultra Magnus. And not enough to buy a masterpiece, just to buy the surrounding components of. But
that's fair.
Does that make him presidential?
Well, let's put them together and let's find out who is the most presidential bot. So here we are. This is the end of the road.
Galvatron.
Who is the most presidential bot we've had tonight?
And in various forms, all of them have been a leader of their current factions at some point.
Correct. Or in some cases, all factions. So that's something to be said. That Starscream here was at one point president of the entire planet of Cybertron, including all, not just Autobot and Decepticon, but all factions.
Well, that was also when they kind of threw off factions. And
True.
Galvatron was
True.
the leader of the Decepticons. And
True.
Optimus Prime was the leader of the Autobots, but he was a neutral. But whatever.
Okay.
In any case, what figure tickled your fancy?
Who is the? Let's start with least. Who is of all of these? Who is the least presidential?
Based on figure or character?
Let's do this based on both.
Okay.
So let's start with figure. Of all of these, who would be the worst president? Yeah, 100%. That's the right answer. The Galvatron, the Universe Galvatron, is 100% the answer. Now, based on character, I was okay. No, you're right. This one.
I was gonna say because he honestly kind of trumps this guy.
Yeah, you're right.
Like a smidge.
You're right. You're right.
Because like, this guy suffers from a lot of stuff. This guy actually goes through the whole gamut.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
As much as people like to deride Primal, Optimus Primal went through the whole gamut. He was not a Prime.
He did.
But he went through the whole, and he accepted Dinobot.
He did, man. He accepted someone from the opposite ranks and welcomed them with open arms.
And Dinobot was like the Cyclonus of their team.
That's
It was like the tough guy who was loyal, but he was still fighting.
The thing that makes Starscream the least presidential is that even when he was the president of Cybertron, he was a conniving.
He fought his way to the top.
Yeah, and he was super underhanded and sneaky
the whole way.
And the whole way. Okay, so let's do this. Most presidential.
Most.
I mean, we've got, so in terms of figure, let's do this in terms of figure. So character aside, most presidential looking figure, I'm going to say Ultra Magnus from Animated or Mastermind, just from the look of the figure.
Yeah.
He looks regal and he's just big.
So presidential.
Yeah, who looks presidential?
I'm going to have to agree with you on that.
Yeah.
Part of my heart was going, no, I got to say Shockwave, but he doesn't look presidential.
He doesn't look presidential.
No. But these two right here,
they look presidential. He looks regal.
Yeah, and so does he. They're cut from this. Like you can imagine them holding each other's weapons. They're both translucent blue.
Yeah.
Wait, let's just do this. Let's just get weirdly sexy with it. Let's just put them side by side. Are they on the same team?
Oh, for sure.
Goddamn right they are.
They're almost the same height. They are the same height.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are.
He's bigger, but they're the same height.
Yeah. Well, and if I had his statue series head on there, they'd be the same size.
Yeah. Okay.
I'd say these two.
For looks.
For figure. Yeah.
Now,
for figure.
For character, who's the most presidential of all these? I'm gonna say Optimus Prime. He's classic. He's the goodest. He's the noblest. Not counting the movie one, which is shit. I'm just gonna say Optimus Prime, man. That guy would take a bullet for anybody and do what's right.
It's either between Optimus Prime, Megatron, or animated Ultra Magnus.
Are you counting Megatron Decepticon or IDW Autobot?
Both? I mean, IDW Megatron presented one of the most relatable Megatrons ever, I think, committed to it, where he was a miner and he was lower class.
Yeah, he was lower class and he worked his way up, fighting through the...
He ended up getting through all this stuff, but then he just kind of lost his way.
Sure.
And that was the point of his character.
Yeah.
But if you follow the end of his arc, very presidential.
Yeah, okay.
But he committed so many atrocities to get there. So probably between him and him.
Okay. So Optimus Prime or animated Ultra Magnus.
But considering the fate of this Ultra Magnus, if you've seen the show, this is the only answer of all of this.
I think Optimus Prime is the most worthy to be president.
The only one that's seconded is this guy.
Rodimus Prime?
Because this is this guy when he was young.
True.
He is young. He's ambitious.
Yeah.
He
just wants to do right.
Yeah.
He's got his can-do attitude.
Yeah. And he's ready to put himself to the top. A little more impetuous than Optimus, but also not as prone to making as many mistakes.
Does he have the touch? Does he have the power?
Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah. Let us know in the comments down below. Most presidential, least presidential.
So all you people out there, I don't comment enough, but no spoilers. None of you like, you know where all this goes. None of this, none of this. Like, which one, based on character and what you can assess, is the most?
Yeah.
Because all of us have our personal bias. And this is coming from a guy who would, like, suck the dick off this guy.
True.
I'll do it.
Yep.
Right now.
Also, just a fun fact, if you're still watching, just know that we are going to be at TFCon in March.
Yeah, we are.
Up in Burbank, California.
California.
We'll be there all of the days.
Stuff?
All the days, we'll be there.
Yeah, we're doing that.
We don't really have any plans, but we'll be there. So if you see us, stop by, say hi, say you like bots and shots. Do a shot with us. I don't know.
Talk to us about.
Just talk to us about.
stuff.
Here's a hint. We like Transformers.
Do we though?
Yes.
All right, we do.
We do.
Yeah.
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 Well, that's it for our episode. Thanks for watching. Thanks for getting this far. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm very drunk.
I can say that I am presidentially drunk.
Are you? I'm also presidential.
Are you though?
Yep.
Are you?
Yep.
Are you?
Yep.
But are you?
Yep.
Fair enough.
Okay. We will probably see you next time. Bye.
Bye.